at some point, Star Wars stops being about heroes and starts being about hope and regret and the choices you can't undo about losing people and realizing too late what they meant to you. And the strangest part is, the scenes didn't change. You did.
Oh, my grown-up son.
Stay with me, Mom.
Because at some point, you stopped watching these movies as a kid dreaming about adventure and started watching them as someone who understands loss. And there are 5 moments in particular that hit completely differently once you grow up. Let's start with one that feels very different when you realize how much pressure life actually puts on you.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No. Try not. Do. Or do not. There is no try.
When you're a kid, this sounds like confidence, like motivation, like something cool and wise from a tiny green space wizard. But when you get older, you realize it's not really about trying harder. It's about deciding whether you're all in. Because adulthood has a way of teaching you that the things that matter most, and that's the part this scene hits differently as an adult. Because Yoda isn't really talking about lifting ships. He's talking about belief.
Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter.
You're going to commit to it fully, even when you're not sure you can. Because at some point, you realize the life you want doesn't come from trying when it's easy. It comes from choosing to show up fully, even when it's hard. When you're a kid, this feels like redemption. The villain turns good, the hero wins. But as an adult, this scene starts to feel like something else. It feels like the moment a parent decides nothing else matters. Not pride, not power, not the life they built, just saving their child. Because real love doesn't always look like speeches. Sometimes it looks like stepping into the fire, knowing it will destroy you, and choosing to do it anyway. And as an adult, you start to understand something else. Sometimes love shows up late, but when it finally does, it's still real.
I'm so proud of you, honey.
I missed you.
When you're a kid, this scene is just sad. But as an adult, it becomes something much heavier. Because at some point, you realize there will be people in your life you don't get forever with. And sometimes you don't get one last conversation. You don't get to fix things. You don't get closure. And the older you get, the more you understand how terrifying it is to realize you were just a little too late. Because losing someone you love is one thing, but losing them before you were ready to say goodbye is something that stays with you.
I love you.
I know.
When you're a kid, this just feels like confidence, like a cool line, like Han being Han. But as an adult, it feels like something very different. It feels like the moment. Someone decides they don't need to hear the words back because they already know. And that's enough, because real love isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's steady. Sometimes it's choosing to stay calm. So the person you love doesn't have to be afraid. And as you get older, you start to understand something else. Sometimes love isn't about saying the perfect thing. It's about being strong enough in someone else's hardest moment. Before we get to number one, here were a few moments that almost made this list. But still deliver a message more powerful than we remember. When you're young, you think the people who guide you will always be there. But as you get older, you realize at some point you become the one who has to carry the lessons forward.
You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
Some losses don't come from death. Some losses come from watching someone you love become someone you don't recognize anymore, and learning you can't save everyone.
I felt it.
And sometimes the hardest moments in life are the ones where you realize you helped create the thing you were most afraid of losing. If you are ready to see number one, and if you have enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe so that more viewers like you will get to see this. It really helps. Now, on to the one moment that hits harder than all of them. When you're a kid,
It's only one more season. Yeah, that's what she said when Biggs and Tank left.
Where are you going?
It's like I'm going nowhere. Go finish cleaning those droids.
Oh, well, he can't stay here forever. Most of his friends have gone. It means so much to him.
I'll make it up to him next year. I promise.
Luke's just not a farmer. He has too much of his father in him.
I'm afraid.
this scene feels like possibility, like the whole universe is waiting for you, like your life is about to start. But when you watch it as an adult, it feels like something else. It feels like memory. Because at some point, you realize life doesn't just begin. It happens. And suddenly, you're not standing at the start anymore. You're standing somewhere in the middle. And the person you thought you were going to be isn't always the person you become. Some dreams change. Some dreams fade. Some dreams turn into things you never expected. And sometimes that's okay, because growing up isn't about becoming the hero you imagined as a kid. It's about becoming someone who keeps going, even when life looks different than you thought it would. Maybe that's why this moment stays with people. Not because it's about becoming a hero, but because at some point in life, everyone has a moment where they look out at the horizon and realize they're not the person they thought they would be. And maybe growing up isn't about chasing the life you imagined as a kid. Maybe it's about learning how to love the life you actually build. And maybe that's what these stories were teaching us all along. If you enjoyed this look at the moments in Star Wars that hit differently as an adult, please take a moment to hit like and subscribe. It truly helps us reach more fans. Now, take a look at more Galaxy ReForged episodes waiting for you right here. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you always.